Hey everyone, Tech OG here, representing those who are 40 and up, who are happy to be at home after work. And this video is the video that I told you that I was going to make after the video that I submitted earlier this morning. And I do kind of apologize about the video. It was kind of rushed. I should have never put it on because I usually like to have put on quality videos. So I do apologize for putting on a rushed video because I was at work. But anyway, now that I'm at home, here's the unboxing of the new computer, or I would say the newly refurbished computer that I decided to get over the Acer Switch 7. Again, I told you in my quick review video that the Acer 7, great specs, great GPU, well, not great, okay GPU. It has the NVIDIA MX150, but it was underpowered in that computer. So certain games that I tried to play had some pretty low FPS, frames per second, so they weren't very playable. Older games, of course, could play on it, but the bezels mainly was the main reason why I decided to get a different computer, because the bezels make the computer look a little dated, and I want to have more real estate, screen real estate, to operate my computer than having bezels to reduce the visuality of the screen. So that's why I decided to try out this particular computer here. And I told you in my review video, the Switch 7 review video, I was never going to get a computer like this because there's something about this computer that just irks me. But for whatever reasons, I decided to get this one to try it out. So the good thing, I got 30 days to try it out, so I can return it within 30 days if I don't like it. So I think this is my first ever HP. Let's check out what's inside. Now the bad news is I kind of opened it and then I had to put it back in because I was like, yo, I was supposed to make an unboxing video. So here we go. I decided to get, let's see what's in there. Charging cable, of course, AC adapter, and here is the prize. First thing I want to say is that this computer is surprisingly light. I mean, I already know how much it weighs. I've already looked up the specs. 2.89 pounds. This computer here is the, oh my goodness, the HP Spectre x360. Now, I told you before about yoga computers. I said to myself, I do not like yoga computers because, yeah, it's not quite a 2-in-1. Yes, you can open it up. Yes, you can flip the screen all the way around. But the one thing I don't like about this, when you flip the screen around, your keys are still exposed. So when you lay it down, you can still damage the keys. And that's the one thing I don't like about yoga style computers, because you can't take the keyboard off. And that's why I told you in my videos, I like the detachable keyboards. So I always look for the detachable keyboard 2-in-1s. Those are the best because you can take the keyboard off and still use it in tablet form. Yes, the Surface Book can do that, but I also wanted the graphics card, or the GPU, in the computer and not the keyboard. Because if you detach the keyboard on the Surface Book or Book 2, you have the tablet form, which is great, but what if you want to play games in just the tablet form and not have the keyboard? The GPU is in the keyboard, so therefore you got to always have the tablet attached to the keyboard in order to use the graphics processor that's in the keyboard. And that's right there is a deal breaker for me. Even though it's still a great computer, but the repairability is terrible for the Surface Book. Plus, they're expensive as I don't know what. But like I said, getting this computer here, I decided to try out a yoga style computer to see how it works. So just feeling it in my perspective, I can already see that it has a very huge bezel on the bottom, but the bezels on the side are very thin. And I already know why the bezel on the top is thick, not as thick as the Acer Switch 7, is because the camera is an IR camera, so you can use it for Windows Hello for unlocking your computer. So I can understand those bezels, but comparing the visual, the screen to the Acer Switch 7, it looks a little bit better. Like I said, the bezels are still big, but definitely better. Let's see if I can power this on. Actually, no, I'm not going to power it on. This is just an unboxing. So let me just tell you more about the computer just from looking at it. So this is the Gem Cut. This is the late 2019 version. So this is the x360 13T. So this is a 13.3 inch screen. Of course, it has, like I said, the IR camera, infrared. That's what IR stands for Windows Hello. You have these, this is a speaker grill hill, so the speaker is made by Bing and, how do you pronounce this? Olufsen? Weird name. Cool. But I know it's this brand name is a good brand name for speakers. So, speaker grill right there. I wonder where the speakers actually are underneath the grill. From what I've read and watched on YouTube videos, the keyboard feels really, really nice. Springy keys. The trackpad, according to, well, this looks a little bigger than the older x360. Hopefully the dead zones are not as wide as other x360 computers. Has a fingerprint reader, Core i7 8565 on the inside. No graphics processor or dedicated graphics processor. It has just Intel. And the Intel is a 620 HD graphics processor on the inside. Feels kind of nice. I like the gold or the kind of the dark gold, brown gold accent around the trackpad. I like that a lot. So it definitely looks premium. And it definitely feels premium because it's metal all around. So like I said, the hinge is really good. So when you put it in different positions, it doesn't seem like it's wobbly. And that's kind of cool. And I'm actually trying to shake it just to see how wobbly it is. Not that bad at all. And when you flip it around, like I said, the keys being exposed, that's just a no-no for me. The keys can get damaged, you know what I'm saying? So what if you slide it on the table or something like that, the keys can break. So I wish the keys were seated. I know in certain yoga style computers, the keys were seated so that it's flush, it's flat. These keys don't recede. I mean, the keys turn off so that if you're using it in tablet mode, press the keys, they're disabled. But they're not flushed in, so they, like I said, can get damaged, and that could be a nice repair bill for you. So that's the one gripe I don't like about any yoga tablets, unless the keys were seated, or there was a protective cover to protect the keys when you're holding it in tablet mode. Let's see what else is on here. We have, like I said, this Gem Cut just looks really, really techy. Look how cool that looks. It looks like a sword. So we have a full USB Type A port, which is awesome. The power button is right here on the top left corner of the keyboard, not on the side, as they usually are on most laptops. On this side of the computer is the USB Type C port, which also has Thunderbolt connectivity, so you can connect an external display if you want to, or connect a graphics dock on here so that you can have better graphics power when playing games. Also has a headphone jack, which is a cool feature. Micro SD card slot right here. Ooh, and take a look at the switch. From what I've read, this switch controls the camera. You can turn the camera completely off so that people that hack into your computer won't be able to see through your camera. How cool is that? Just turn that off. And when I say it turns it off, it doesn't just disable it, it turns it completely off. from what I've heard from one video, it turns it off in the BIOS. So it will turn completely off so that no one will be able to hack into your camera and see what you're doing. So I think that's a really cool feature for this computer. And like I said, the weight of it, because it doesn't have a dedicated graphics card in here, is really, really light. This is a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be. And comparing this to, if you look over there, the Asus Switch 7, believe it or not, it's lighter than the Switch 7. I believe the Switch 7 without the keyboard is 3.5 pounds. This is a little under 3 pounds. So holding it in one hand is not that bad. Of course, you don't want to hold on to this for a very long time. Your hand will get fatigued. So if you can get a hand strap for this, and that would be cool. But holding it in tablet mode, can't really put a hand strap, sorry, on the keys. But just initially, just opening this up, I'm kind of impressed with this so far. I don't like the gap in between the screen and the bottom of the keyboard, because like I said, this yoga style it just doesn't really cut it for me. But like I said, I just want to try it out and see if I like it. Compared to the Acer Switch 7, I think it's kind of cool, because whenever you want to use the keyboard, you can just flip it and just start using it. Oh, actually, I see a little bit of wobble when you touch the keys when the screen is in whatever position. As you can see, you see it wobbling, you see the light moving. So it does have a little bit of wobble when you're typing. Is that going to be a deal breaker for me? No, it's not. Some people, yes. Me, I don't care. Like I said, I like the weight. I definitely love the look. It looks definitely futuristic. I like the hinge where you can put it in any position and it'll stay there for the most part. Oh yeah, you can also put this in tent mode. Bam. Now what they should have done was on the top of the screen, they should have put some rubber or something here so that you won't be scratching the metal. So that's another drawback. So I gotta find some pieces to put there. But other than that, cool computer so far. And I definitely like the weight. So that is the unboxing that I wanted to show you. And this is a really nice looking refurbished computer. So I don't see any scratches on it. Good job, HP, for sending me a computer that looks almost brand new, but it's completely refurbished, which means that somebody had it, something happened with it, returned it, they fixed it, and then resold it. So very good. I just got this yesterday on bought it yesterday on eBay, and this is the fastest shipping I've ever witnessed on anything I bought on eBay. I'm here in upstate New York, and the people that I bought this from is in Brooklyn, New York. They shipped it FedEx. It got here today. I bought it yesterday. They shipped it out maybe 3 o'clock p.m. I got it today, maybe like 10:30, 11. That was the fastest shipping I've ever witnessed. So I'll leave a link to the people that I bought this from, and if you're interested, they have a whole lot of refurbished HPs that you can choose from, and maybe you can do business with them. If you do, make sure you tell them Tech OG sent you. So if you like the video, definitely leave a thumbs up below. If you already have this computer, definitely give your opinions about what you think about this. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do so. Tell your friends about my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video.